Fellas, the number one thing you have to ask yourself is she reciprocating, right? And this goes across the board for whatever kind of dynamic you have, whether it's fling, long term, y'all been kicking it like it's on the verge of a relationship, but it's still in the fling stage. Y'all know what I'm talking about, situationship, whatever, friend with benefits. In any kind of interaction, you have to ask yourself, is she reciprocating, right? And a lot of guys still to this day have the notion of, hey, look, she's my queen, right? And I have to basically be her servant. And they don't necessarily think of it that way directly, but subconsciously, that is their outlook. That's their outlook on the whole situation. Their outlook is that she doesn't have to do it, like it's a meme. Y'all let me know if you know what I'm talking about, right? It's a meme that was circulating not too long ago, right? I don't really see it circulating anymore, right? But it had one side, it said, my hands look like this, right? It showed a man's hand and it was all beat up and it looked like a mechanic, right? All oily and stuff like that. And then on the other side, so my hands look like this, right? It showed the man's beat up hand. So her hand could look like this, right? And her hands were manicured. And I believe it was a big ass ring on it too. I forgot, but the meme kind of old. Y'all let me know if you know what I'm talking about. Now, inherently, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. Yes, there's nothing wrong with that. Inherently, the man is the one that gets their hands dirty, so to speak, right? And the woman is the beauty object. This is, just naturally how it goes. However, huge caveat, for her hand to look like that, metaphorically and physically speaking, right? For her to be pampered and stuff, she has to be putting in some work. Right? She has to be reciprocating when you come home from work, right? That she have a pleasant demeanor about her, okay? And she coming up to you, hugging you. Hey, baby, how was your day? Maybe she sees you look a little beat up. And I'm just using an example, fellas. Every man has their little thing that their woman likes to do, right? I'm pretty sure though, in general, that's something that a man would like, right? And look, is this gonna happen all the time? No, it's not gonna be sunshine and roses every fucking day, right? You guys might have your little ups and downs and you might have your little bumps in the road. But for the most part, is she being pleasant, right? And of course, another quick caveat, reciprocation comes from respect, right? Because when a woman starts losing respect, she's not going to reciprocate. And she has to be sexually attracted to you in the first place, right? And I know a lot of people argue sexual attraction isn't important. I beg to differ, right? I beg to differ. By her being sexually attracted to, right? And it is what it is. Like, you could go to other content creators and they could say it's not an important thing. To me, in this zone, I'm telling you guys, you want to find a chick that finds you sexually attractive. It's going to be the most conducive to a healthy, better relationship, right? Same thing with us. We find a chick we're sexually attracted to, the relationship is going to work much more smoother, right? She don't have to be a damn IG model, right? Anyway, with that being said, then she respects you. She respects you as a man. She's going to reciprocate. Just by you being a solid man, right? By you being a solid dude, she's going to repay you, right? Just by you being a solid, and let me explain to you. Let's say you got your young lady, right? You got you with your woman. She's being pleasant. She'll massage you, right? She'll give you home cooked meals. Okay? She'll make sure, like, hey, look, she'll ask you stuff like, hey, look, do you need anything around the house? Or Do you need anything? You know, she'll pick you up something, right? You know, she'll do little things to show appreciation, just the little smallest things. And men, we look, well, ladies, if you're listening to this, if you're a young lady listening, we in that aspect are simple as shit, right? In the aspect of we don't require much. We don't require much. All we want, right? Simply put, a chick that's respectful, right? That's nice, cooks us a damn hot meal, right? Don't gotta be every fucking day. And it's generally pleasant, like I said, pleasant to be around. You give that man a mix of those things, he's gonna give you the fucking world, right? He's going to give you the world. Just off of those simple ass things. All right? Just off the, like, we're simple. We're simple, ladies. We really are. Same thing with respects of how a woman would repay a man for him being solid, right? For him being grounded, for him being, you know, leading, guiding, right? All that good stuff that incorporates a solid man. She's going to repay you. She's going to reciprocate that because she respects you, right? See, reciprocation and respect, those two things go hand in hand. I would group those two things together because they go hand in hand, right? So she has to revere you, basically, is the word I'm looking for. She has to revere you, okay? So that's when she's, but you have to, you got to look out. You got to ask yourself, is she repaying me, dog? Is she reciprocating? Or is she just sitting there making me, you know, lift the world on my back, so to speak, and I can't even get so much as a kiss when I come in from a hard-ass days of work, right? She don't got to be all on you like she's your mommy and shit. That's not what we asking at all. We're asking for a little, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, ladies, if you listening, we're really simple. You give us those simple, basic things that I just said, we'll give you the world. But is she reciprocating, dog? Don't ever be in a relationship or any kind of situation where you feel like you're doing all, because I've been there, dog. I've been there, as a lot of people have. And one relationship comes to mind where we were like friends with benefits. So she would just be coming on Fridays, right? She would just be coming on Fridays and we would do our thing, okay? But besides us screwing, she would be kind of like, basically she was using me. And this is, look, when you guys get a little older, when you start progressing, when you start maturing, you're going to want a little more than just a hookup, right? That shit is juvenile. It's juvenile. It's cool, and when like you're in your early 20s and all that, like hookups with no substance. But when you get older, you start looking for more shit, right? And this young lady would come on Fridays. We would do our thing, but other than that, she was, you know, I kind of felt like she was using me as a dildo, right? Like it wasn't she wouldn't come in and it wouldn't be like no warm hug or embrace or anything. We would just sit there, and you know, she would never, like, I asked her to cook a couple of times because, you know, I would treat her out. You feel me? I would treat her out every now and then. I would treat her out. I'm like, shit, okay, I'm doing that. You know, can you cook a meal or two at some point? Can you know what I'm saying? I didn't say it like that directly, like start begging her. But in my head, I'm like, you know, a meal, right? Maybe when I come, you know, maybe when you come to my crib, you know, a little more of a warmer, you know, because she would just come in and just kind of give me this half-ass smile, and she wouldn't come in with nothing. She wouldn't ask me if I was, yeah, I'm looking for that shit. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you can say whatever you want, fellas, and you should be looking for that shit, too. You should be looking for, is she asking you every once in a while, right? Hey, if she don't cook, she coming to your crib or vice versa, she asking you, hey, are you hungry? Do you want something to eat? Right? When she coming in your crib, is she acting pleasant? Or is it kind of like feel like pulling teeth? You guys need to watch out for that. And I'm telling you now, right? I'm telling you now, if she's not reciprocating, if she's not, if it kind of feels like there's tension, right? If she kind of feels defensive and she kind of feels shut off. And let me tell you guys something. With that friends with benefits story I just gave y'all, a chick could be having sex with you. I'm gonna tell you this right now. This is how crazy it is, and I hate that it is that way. But fellas, trust and believe. A chick could be having sex with you and have no kind of like intimate feelings, right? She could care less about reciprocating shit. All she wants to do is come to your spot and get banged out. And if you're into that type of stuff, hey, look, that's cool. That's fine. But I'm gonna tell you this right now. When you get older, when you mature, when you finally start thinking with this head and not down there, you're gonna be like, what else is, you know, the whole question of what does she bring to the table? This is the whole crux of it, right? You're gonna ask yourself, what is she? Okay, she coming here and we banging, or I'm talking to her. What is she doing though? Right? Anyway, with that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Peace.